Welcome to India Today, SoSouth. I'm Sarah Fuzzle. The Lokayukta Special Investigation Team has reportedly once again sought permission from Governor of Karnataka Thawar Chand Gehlot to file a charge sheet against Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. And apparently, this case revolves around the allegations that HDK, during his tenure as the chief minister in 2007, was involved in allegedly illegally granting a 550-acre mining lease to a private firm, violating the mining and the mineral laws. Now, the investigation stems from a 2011 Lokayukta report on illegal mining, which led to renewed scrutiny and a push for legal action under multiple statutes, including the Prevention of Corruption Act. And joining me today on this discussion is my colleague Mahesh Chitnis, who's going to give us the A to Z of this entire case and what is the current status. Yes, Mahesh, over to you. If you can tell us, more about this.
This is the entire incident of, Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot's approval of prosecution of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and Mysore urban development scam has brought the whole spotlight on some of the pending cases seeking approval of prosecution against various politicians, including that of former CM and now Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy. Now, coming back to the Kumaraswamy's case, now the latest report suggests that the Lokayukta Special Investigations Team has once again approached the governor with a proposal, seeking, sanction to prosecute SD Kumaraswamy. The latest letter written by the SIT to the governor was on August 19th, that is on Monday yesterday, seeking permission to file, charge sheet against Union Minister SD Kumaraswamy in alleged illegal, mining lease given to Sri Sai Venkateshwara Minerals, that is SSVM in Ballari way back in 2007 when Kumaraswamy was the CM. Now, Kumaraswamy in this case is accused of granting 550-acre of mining lease to SSVM company in Sandur of Ballari district in 2007 in alleged violation of mining and mineral laws rules during his tenure as a CM. The Lokayukta SIT in its investigation, has claimed that Kumaraswamy had pressurized one of the bureaucrats, to give this particular mining lease to SSVM company way back in 2007, which was completely illegal in nature. The Lokayukta SIT was formed based on a report given by the then Lokayukta Justice N. Santosh Shagade way back in 2011 on the illegal mining in Karnataka. Uh, if we speak on on the case further, in 2015, Kumaraswamy was also summoned by the special investigation team and was questioned for several hours. Was also briefly, arrested, but by then Kumaraswamy had obtained anticipatory bail in the case and was later let off. After completing all the formalities in the investigation, in November 21, 2023, the then Inspector General of
Hmm.
Police M. Chandrasekhar, the head of the Lokayukta SIT, submitted a proposal to the governor seeking permission to file charges against Kumaraswamy under various sections of the Prevention of Corruption Act and the Indian Penal Code and the Mines and the Minerals Act. And now, after reviewing the case details, according to the reports, the governor's office had sought some kind of clarification in the case from the SIT last month, that is on July 29th. Now, after getting the letter from the governor, the Lokayukta is said to have given the clarification in the case and reiterated that its demand for permission to frame charges against Kumaraswamy. Sarah.
Right. Now that we know this entire case in a nutshell over here, Mahesh, my question is that 8 months, if you actually see the time period of the report filed by the SIT head back then in November 2023, to the governor's office responding to it in July 2024, and then finally them, giving those clarifications that the governor had sought on August 8th, that is this month. I want to ask that why does it seem like the Karnataka Congress government was sitting on this case? Were they sitting on this file for too long? What explains the timing of this case to come up at a time when the Karnataka Congress government finds itself in a pool of alleged scams themselves?
Basically, Sarah, the Lokayukta SIT had, written to the governor seeking permission to prosecution against Kumaraswamy way back in November 2023. Even though the case, investigation in the case started in 2011, It went on, for the investigation went on for 10, 11 long years. And finally, the as the investigation officer in the case had to seek permission of either governor, high court, or the supreme court to prosecute. Any of the legislators in this matter had to compulsorily approach the constitutional authorities like governor, high court, or the supreme court to prosecute or even file charges against the people representatives. So that's why the SIT in this case had approached the governor in November 2023 seeking permission to prosecute HD Kumaraswamy in this illegal mining case. But now coming back to the current exchange of letters between SIT and the governor is definitely due to the limelight that has come after the Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot gave prosecution, that is the approval of to prosecute CM Siddaramaiah in the Mysore urban development scam. The Congress has accused the governor of acting in the lightning speed in Muda case and questioned the governor why he was sitting on these files for several years when there are several pending against in front of him. That also includes Kumaraswamy, that also includes former Minister Shashikala Jolle, that also includes former Minister Murugesh Nirani. So that was one of the major argument the Congress had put forth before the governor as well as in the High Court yesterday during the case when it was heard by the Karnataka High Court. So now I think governor is reviewing the case by case details, and now he had sought some kind of clarification from the SIT in Kumaraswamy illegal mining case. Now the SIT had given the clarification. Now it is up to the governor to take a decision whether to give approval for prosecution or reject it.
So does it seem, can we say, or probably can we, look at it in the form of, even HDK has come out and said, HD Kumaraswamy, that they are trying to blackmail me by bringing out a case like this against me? And do we smell some sort of a political witch hunt on part of the Congress government against HD Kumaraswamy?
That's part of politics, Sarah. If you see, since Congress government in Karnataka had come back to power, they had formed several committees. It might be in the BBMP or in various camps, even in the health department. When the Congress had accused, the then BJP government of several irregularities during the COVID period, several parallel investigations are going on in various, departments. So this definitely political witch hunt, if you can say, that is going on. But there is nothing wrong also. If there is definitely, if any kind of irregularities are involved, the guilty has to be booked. So we cannot blame the Congress to just to investigate the matters which they claim that there were several irregularities. Now I think definitely the Congress will put pressure, or seek governor with the several questions on why he has taken so much several days of to take a decision on some of the BJP leaders files which are pending before him for several years, at least for 3 to 4 years, in some cases like in Irani and Shashikala Jolle, and why he has acted in lightning speed, in the Congress leaders words, when it comes to the case of Muda, that involving alleged involvement of CM Siddaramaiah.
My final question, Mahesh, is this: that we've also had Siddaramaiah just come out about a week ago saying that the governor is acting like a puppet of the center. And you very well have validated that point by talking about various cases that are still pending against the BJP leaders, which brings me to the question that, given these allegations of the governor by Siddaramaiah saying he's acting like a puppet, my question to you over here now stands to be that in the case of HD Kumaraswamy, in this illegal, mining case that we see, can we expect that action may come in anytime soon, or probably, given the fact that the center, we have a different party at the center as of now, what are things going to pan out like? And
Uh,
also,
re-
adding to one more point, sorry to cut you off there, also adding to one more point, there are media reports which have stated that apparently Devagowda had called up Mr. Union Home Minister of Home Affairs, Amit Shah, and there seems to have been a pressure that was asked to be put on the governor in order to prosecute, or grant the sanction to prosecute Siddaramaiah and the Muda scam. Do you think all of this has weighed down heavily on HDK as a result?
Sarah, see, Kumaraswamy, while answering some of these questions, had mentioned that the case is currently pending before the Supreme Court, and the apex court has directed all other courts not to take, to decide on any of the matters until and unless the Supreme Court takes a final decision in this matter. And when it comes to governor versus the local state government, this has been happening for several years when the government, the party which is in power in the center, is at least kind of influencing to the attack and target in, if you can say so, the
Mhm.
state government, so that they can maintain some kind of pressure on this. But we don't know exactly whether the conversation between Divegowda and Home Minister Amit Shah took place. But in this case, you can just, if you speak legally, there was a complaint against CM Siddaramaiah and Governor acted on it. So is the case against Kumaraswamy, and it's up to Governor to act on it. Whether there is a delay, there is a no not delay. It's up to the governor has the prerogative to take his own time. But when it comes to more than a year or so, definitely there is a question mark on it. That's why the question, Congress is also pointing fingers on the Karnataka Governor Thawar Chand Gehlot.
Right. Thank you so much, Mahesh. That's my colleague giving us an entire, detailed analysis of what the case is and what could be the further steps that could be taken, the political heat that is facing both these parties and various alleged scams that they stand involved in. But India Today, so South, Mahesh, I think if there is a question that we want to put out to our viewers today pertaining to this case, what would that, question be?
Definitely, one question that the Congress is asking is more pertinent in nature. If you generalize the whole entire issue, did Karnataka governor act swiftly against the in Siddaramaiah case and not acting on some of the cases that are pending against him? That will be the one pertinent question that viewers can comment in the sections below, Sarah.
Right. Please let us know by commenting below. Thank you so much for watching India Today So South. I'm Sarah Fazil with my colleague Mahesh Chitnis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. This is India Today So South.